Oh, it opened. Aww. You wanted an explosion, didn't you? Another piece of... Wait, couldn't we just swim around? An eye patch? Can I be Majima from Yakuza? Kiryu-chan! It's not there, is it? Just as I thought. Unless it is. But this is... Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Yeah, it's Date. It's totally Date in there. Yep, it's totally him. Porno Mag! Power! I freaking knew it. I picked up on it. I'm not that stupid. Yoyagi Park, February 15th, Friday, 1:30. I picked up on it as soon as he was hearing stuff in the brain. I knew it was Date because, like, they already confirmed that, like, Date still has the receiver in his brain, so he can still hear Aiba. And the fact that he was hearing Aiba speak, no one else, not even, like, mad scientists and culprits of this game can hear that because it's a special device that they have to install in your brain. So only sinkers are allowed to have this device and should have the device that links to them. And actually, I think even for each AI ball, it's specific. So only Date and Mizuki can hear Aiba because they're the only ones that have had Mizuki installed into them, or at least the receiver for Mizuki. I don't think it works in the sense of, like, Mizuki being able to hear Tama because it's not the same connection. And plus, you also have to have a missing eyeball. You literally, like, as Ryuki said, he willingly scooped his own eyeball out and got the device installed for Tama because he wanted to be a sinker at Abyss. That's, like, you know, he wanted to join Abyss and be a sinker. So, unlike Date and Mizuki actually, like, losing their eye, well, technically, I don't know. Date's was still technically almost, like, willingly scooped out, but it wasn't with his own conscious. It was scooped out with someone else's conscious, so, but technically that eyeball was willingly removed, but Mizuki's was actually damaged, but that's how I knew it was Date, because of him being able to hear Aiba's speaking. I'm not that dumb. I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not that dumb. We should be safer here for now. You changed clothes? That outfit was so hard to move in, with all the wireframes and all the stuffing. It's the only reason those guys were able to get to beat me up. Forget about that. There are so many questions I need answered. I won't let you leave until I have them. What if you have to use the bathroom? You can just do that here. What if it's a number 2? Then I'll feed it to you. Look, all you have to do is talk to me, so let's hear it. Hold that thought, though. What weather do you like? Snowy day. Kind of like it-y. What happened in the last 6 years? The day of the explosion at the cathedral. I was captured by terror. What? Were you okay? If I wasn't, I wouldn't be here right now. When I came to, I didn't know where I was. I don't know why terror captured me. I wasn't sure if he was gonna torture me for information and confidential police secrets. Or maybe he just wanted someone to play backgammon with. Anyway, I was held there for a whole day. Then, a white snake slithered into the room. When I saw that, I felt my power churning inside me. And that's how I was able to break out of the room I was being held in. Wait. What's with this about a snake? Oh, the snake? I'll tell you about it some other time. Oh, because we learned that on Ryuki's side about him, like, gaining his porno power. What happened after? I had lost my memory, actually. I think when the ceiling collapsed, something fell on my head. I'd completely forgotten that I'm a special agent at Abyss. After I escaped, I wandered around the country. I had no memories. So I took day labor jobs. After coming back here, I worked at Hot Springs in Atami. So you were there! I really should have drowned him. Did you get your memory back? Yeah, I got it back now. It was a few days ago when I saw the news about the stadium. February 10th, Jin Furie's left half being found. At that moment, I remembered everything. About my past, the HB case, everything. But I didn't return to Abyss right away. I decided to start my own investigation. Why? I thought there might be something fishy about Abyss. I thought maybe terror was involved somehow. I almost asked him how that would even be possible, but I stopped myself. It was Boss who sent the SAT. So that's why you didn't contact us until now. I'm sorry for not telling you right away. In the 6 years Date spent wandering around, he had his silicone mask off. After getting his memory back, he started using it again. His reasoning was a hostess girl at Nekomaguro remembers his face. Is that Reiko or whatever? Why were you taking on Genny's appearance? I knew that Horodori Institute and Nax were involved with the HB case. Gen had connections with Horodori Institute and his acquaintances with Tokiko. So I asked Gen to let me borrow his appearance and his name. I thought it would make it easier for me to investigate Horodori Institute and Nax. You didn't refuse, Genny? I can't say no to Date. So these last few days, you were Genny, Date? No, I wanted to investigate something else, so I wasn't Gen the whole time. Yesterday, or technically 2 days ago now, the 13th, that was actually me. It's okay, Amame. I made an oath. I will protect you with my life, so don't you worry about a thing. Any progress on the investigation? I know that Nax is trying to do something crazy, but I still haven't been able to find Terror. The only real lead I have is the body that was found at Brahmin. But I don't know who it is or how it got there. I wanted to ask Gen about it. Such a super pervert detective Date, right? It's super pervert detective Date. Why is the corpse in the freezer? That corpse? I carried it to the freezer. I locked it in there and threw the key into the ocean. Where did you find the corpse? I can't tell you. Even if it means getting arrested, I can't tell you. It's okay, Kenny. Amame? Mame, will you talk? Yeah. No! Amame! I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused, Kenny. I can't take it anymore. I asked Genny to carry the corpse to Brahmin 6 years ago and hide it in the freezer. But why? That body, my father found it. Yonoharu Enda? Mizuki, you know? Did Shoma tell you? Yeah. Assuming her story is true, that aligns with Terror's diary. The person who took the corpse really was Yonoharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeji. Oh, so that's the body he stuffed. So that still was the body he stuffed in the suitcase. It's just that we don't know who that is. That's how and why he became a target. Why did Komeji steal the corpse? My father had a huge debt. He borrowed money from bad people. They told him, Listen, Andy's Komeji. Your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money that you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear? He was going to blackmail Terror for money? Yes. When he found the body, he was really drunk. He saw Jin Furie's body at the studio, and then early the next morning, he found the other corpse at the rooftop amusement park. He told me something came over him, and he just did it. How did you end up with the body?
6 years ago, on the 11th, my father called me home. The floorboards were overturned. In the floor was a suitcase. Shoma wasn't home at the time. My father was just standing there. No expression.
The corpse was in the suitcase.
Yeah. I think after he sobered up, he realized the mistake he had made. He didn't know what to do. So he called me.
What happened next?
He told me everything that he did. Oh my God, you're so stupid. You know that? You're like the stupidest bottom-feeding dad ever.
I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't going to fix this. It's fine. I'll take care of it.
So you took the body to Gen's place?
Yes. So Kenny did nothing wrong. I asked him to do it.
Mommy. Okay, I get it. Genny was staying quiet to protect you, Mame. But I need to know more. I want to ask one more thing. We can continue this later. This is an emergency. The building has been surrounded. What? Of course, right as we were gonna reveal something. But why is the police after us? I don't It has something to do with police that... Dude, I'm starting to believe Terra's actually a good guy. I'm not gonna lie. Why is police trying to detain us? Thanks for the show. A true monster, just like the rumors. It was quite the spectacle. But enough is enough. Our team is equipped with live rounds. Please surrender, or else. Or else what? You gonna shoot us to death? I'd like to see you try. Mizuki, you are being irrational. What are you planning? We'll just throw powder at them and then shoot them. Flashbang! Oh my... Flashbang through the door! I'm going to stun grenade them and get past them while they're immobilized. Are you serious? Even if you get past them, what will you do after that? Do you plan on running away forever? All four of us? Mizuki, I agree with Aiba. There's no point trying to fight our way out of this. We should just raise the white flag. Okay. Mame! Run, Genny! Oh, Mame! Don't be stupid! Stay back! Mame! Drop your gun! Oh, Mame! Genny. If that's how it's going to be, I'll create an opening for you. Amame, you run through it. Huh? Wait, Genny! Detain him! Stop! Kenny didn't do anything wrong. He's a kind person. He didn't do anything wrong. This is all my fault. Stop. Stop. Please stop. No, Mame. Ah! Open fire! Oh, Mame, are you okay? Yes, but Genny, you're
Don't you worry about me. As long as you're okay. That is...
Kenny! 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 Stay with me!
Mame, I have a favor to ask. Can you sing me that song?
What song?
The flower that blooms in snow.
Late at night, I get a call from you. Satellites circle and fade from view. My voice wavers and my words fail me. So I sing in the dark. The shadows settle in. We embark, but cannot see a thing. Rejoice, you're not alone. You are renewed. Everyone is here with you.
This is so hard to watch, bro. What the hell is going on? Mame, I don't think I can talk much longer. So, I wanted to tell you something. I like you as a friend. At least that's what I told myself. But I truly loved... I just couldn't accept it. Even after I realized it, I acted like a friend. Treated you almost like a daughter. That's how I accepted you or acted around you. It was the first time in my life I felt like this. I didn't know what to do.
Kenny, you're so cute.
What about me is cute? I'm as rugged as my name suggests.
But I like that about you. I like how big and strong you are. Just being near you makes me feel safe.
That would change real quick if I took off the mask.
No, that's not true. I think your face is nice too. I like you whether or not you have the mask on.
She probably likes me as a friend. Or maybe it's something more childish, like her stuffed animal or pet. But I was okay with that, as long as it meant being with her. And then she came to me for help. The situation was dire, but it made me so happy. But it was fleeting. I knew nothing could come of it. I am hideous, after all. Oh God, how can you be so cruel? I wish I never realized how I truly felt. Nothing happens. Nothing's there. I wanted to live a plain, dull life. I wanted to die quietly, alone. And now, everything that's hurt me before means nothing. Everything that's hurt me before is nothing compared to the hurt I feel now. Oh God, why are you so cruel to me? She'll never love me. She's precious, pure, innocent, and beautiful. Why did you ever have to show her to me, God? I resent you, Creator. I curse you for this terrible fate you've given me. No, I can't. That's not true. I am grateful. to God. I met you. My fate was meeting you.
Kenny.
Mame, I am truly happy.
No. Kenny, you're kidding, right? No. No. Kenny. Kenny. Kenny!
And is that an ending? Don't really know what... I guess that one was just for learning the body. I guess that was kind of the only purpose. But that was such a bizarre... Like, again, like, now I got it... The cops are in on it again. So, like, is Boss the enemy again? Because, like, before it wasn't actually Boss. It was Saito pretending to be Boss. That's why, like, the SWAT invaded us at Hitomi's house that one time. And that, like, you know, she was... You know, Boss was like, oh, we're arresting you, Date. Even though, like, we weren't the culprit or anything. So, like, it made sense the first time, but how do they explain it now? Why is Boss calling the SWAT on us? Don't no. I'm sorry, you can't do that. Like, this needs to be its own separate plot. If they bring in the fact that it's like, oh, we're swapping consciousness again, fuck that. I get that that's the premise of the sync machine, but that was the plot in the first game. Don't bring old shit into new shit. You know what I mean? Like, make it unique and new. Because I don't want to have to, like, now think about the fact that anyone can be fucking anyone. I already have to deal with the fact that clones can run around. Because I still think that's a real thing. But now I'm starting to believe that Jin wasn't actually cloned. The dead body in Gen's freezer is the real Jin Fury. That's actually Terror's brother. The one that got more love than him from Tokiko, I think. I'm starting to really think that. Because also, if you do remember, again, I'm going back to, like, such very, like, nitty detail context clues. But as we were talking to the nurse at AO in that one time, she said that she used to treat Jin Fury, like the actual Jin Fury. And he suffered from half-body disorder, like half-body tumors. So half his body ended up being scarred. Which would line up with the body in the freezer having scars on half his body. Now, well, I mean, we don't know what the other half of his body looks like, but the fact that that half in the freezer was scarred leads me to believe that the guy in the freezer is really the true Jin Fury. And that Terror is the other person. So it may not necessarily be like cloning. But then we would have to explain how a Jin Fury ended up dead at the beginning of the game. So maybe he still did get cloned. I don't know. But they did bring up heavily that we don't actually know what Jin Fury likes because he never made any public appearances. Or what he looks like, I should say. So that's why part of me is like, well, who's a character that, like, we know about but haven't met yet? That would probably be this corpse. My only other logical thing is that it's Ryuki's brother. I don't know. Like, I feel like Ryuki bringing up the story of how he became a police officer and his brother dying, and it happened to be that half his body was crushed. I also do want to bring up the fact that the body, like I said, I'm not, like, fully deducing that the body in the freezer is the real Jin Fury. Gen and Amame route end. Dude, that was a horrible ending for them. That's what I'm saying, dude. This game is so much more fucking morbid. Like, their route was them dying. Like, that sucked. And just to know that really the only purpose this ending served was just to discover the body in the freezer. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, because literally all the other endings were like happy endings. Like, what's his Oda like ended up like Iris ended up waking from the hospital, and like Oda was like, ooh, she can become my girlfriend now. Like, I saved her life. Like, she, you know, she'll be my girlfriend. And then like also his mom, like, you know, he kind of like made amends for like being mean to his mom in the past. So like, you know, he like rekindled his relationship with his mom. So it's like, it was a happy ending. The Mizuki one, like Mizuki revealed her true feelings that she does actually love Date as like a father figure. Like, she does love Date and care about him. Although, you know, she hates the perverted aspect of him, but like they thugged it out. Like, Mizuki does actually love Date more than her own parents, because like Date's more of a father to her than even her own father. Although I think she does have some partial feelings for them, but like you know, it was still like, it was a happy ending. Like, Mizuki and Date thugged it out for a minute. So it was like, that was cute. It was wholesome. I'm trying to think of the other endings. The Iris ending was sad, but to discover that she died from like a brain tumor was a little different than getting shot to death by police. I don't know. Being shot to death by police, they were straight up gonna shoot Mame. If Gen didn't block the shot, they would have literally opened fire on fucking Mame. Well, they did open fire on her, but Gen blocked the shots. But like, that's fucking insane, dude. Like, yeah, like the saddest one was probably, like the saddest optional ending in the first one is probably Iris's, because she died at the end. But like, it's also, I mean, she had a brain tumor. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Oh, yes, it was pretty fucking sad, but like, I just feel like everything in here has been so much more fucking morbid, dude. Like, holy shit. Anywho, guess let's get right back to it. So then what are we going to learn on the other end? Is that going to be like Lian's end? Is he going to like, is fucking Kazuna going to get shot or some bullshit? How else can they make this fucking morbid? Fucking Kazuna like rolls up in her wheelchair and they fucking like smash her, they cave her head in or some bullshit. Whoa! Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna die! Okay, well, thanks for everything, Aiba. Huh? Did I die? Yeah, you must be dead. You're floating. You're right. I suppose I can float in this somnium. This is interesting. Is it? I have little experience in this regard. It happens quite often. Once in a while. Which is it? Quite often or once in a while? It depends on the mental state of the subject of the sync. This is Lian's dreamscape. I think I remember him telling me that his dream was always to fly. Sometimes a person's wants shows up in their dreams, especially the more straightforward types, like Lian. This is Yoyagi Park, right? It appears to be, though it is different in many ways. Somnium scan activate. Well, I'd probably be able to just speedrun this shit, honestly. Because I know exactly what I'm doing. I was very shocked that this one had a split. I was like almost surely convinced that it was just going to be the last path and then we would have gotten to like the climax of the game. But I'm glad that there's still, I'm not complaining. I'm glad there's still more to the game. I kind of don't want it to like end now, but at the same time, I think we're kind of like reaching that point. Novel ingress. Open Lian's secret safe. Lian seems to have some information about the HB case. By unlocking the safe, you might uncover the secret. Difficulty standard. Oh, real quick. What do you think of AI? Useful. Don't get too closey. Oh, we got Oda this time. I became a childie. Tell me more. Oda-E. Another safe came out. There is a keyhole in the keypad for inputting a code. It looks like we need an 8-digit code. So this needs a key and a code? It's double locked? I am guessing it will open with either. So the safe only needs the key or the code. Open with code. I don't know the code. 08090708, correct? Was that it? Fuck. Oh, I should have remembered it better. I thought it was. There was always a 0 in between them. Was it not? 08090708, I think. Let's just try this number. Huh? What? It opened? There are like 10 million different combinations. How did you know? It was an educated guess based on logical theory. That sounds wrong, but you are strangely persuasive. I'm a genius. My intuition scares me. That's goofy. I love that. I love like being able to like just skip it and then like they have goofy interactions. So what is the semblance of that statue, though? Because I get now that's the portrait of Ganesha that's in Brahman's thing. So that's why that safe took us to Brahman. But what's the significance of the statue? Is that Aowen? So is it gonna be related to Kizzy? Why are you dancing, Aiba? Dancing is fun because we can do it all together. Well, okay. 2 safes came out. Maybe the key from earlier would come in handy here, but we only have 1 key. Leon traps himself in because of external pressure, the lost future, the broken will, and the love with no direction. Okie doke, let's put it in the gold one. Ah, so bright! That was beautiful! Kizzy's dance cleansed my heart! It has to be, yeah. So this is going to be about Kizzy then. Kizzy, I became a locksmith. I'm going to work a clean, honest job. I'll wait however long I need to. My feelings won't change. It's all the memory of Kizuna. This time, it's a memory of Kizuna. Leon has been faithful to Gizzy for a long time. Oh, shit. This is a stack of cash? This is from Richie Chieda. Leon, I cannot be with you anymore. That is what I mean. Goodbye. Why? Wait, Kizzy! I'm not worthy of her. I couldn't protect her back then. This is what we saw in the Wink Sink, the explosion from 6 years ago. He's really regretting it. It wasn't even his fault. I'm trash. I can't fly. I don't deserve to live. Ugh. Huh? What's going on? Rubble falling from above. It must be linked to Leon's mental state. Mizuki, we need to do something for him quickly. Any eyeballs around here that may have appeared? Oh well. This is really the only thing we can do though. Let's move this. Oh, it's the lockbox. There.
Is this the time capsule? With this, this is their time capsule. There is a dial. The number on it ranges from 1 to 12. I suppose you open it by turning the dial. Pick open. Turn clockwise? It turned 6 times and it stopped. And inside, the glass slippers that Leon gave to Kizzy.
Damn, those are some big feet. God damn, woman, those are some big ass feet.
His feelings for Kizuna have not wavered. They are still true.
I'm not worthy.
Leon, you were both so happy, laughing with each other before. Get yourself together. How long are you gonna be like this? What is this?
I don't know who this is. Is this Terror? You weren't my intended target, but I'm sorry. It appears you'll be my sacrifice.
Stop! Don't do it! Leon! Oh, good. You're okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kizzy. That was scary, huh? Are you hurt? I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Is that a heart? Maybe it symbolizes Leon's love. Leon, do you want to just give up? He's Magneto. That's what he was gonna say. He was like, and then he's conjuring metal. So he's Magneto.
Fear Magneto! I want you to be mine again, baby. Magneto pulling up with the JBL to kill those bum-ass supports in the back line. Yeah, baby. I want you to be mine again, baby.
A key to what? Confidence, Kizuna, future.
You think this is...
Or is this Kizuna talking? I don't...
What? You think this is love? You are pitiful. Ugh! You criminal! You don't have the right to be happy, and you never will.
Damn! Aiba, use that key! What? How the fuck a future key? I don't fucking know. What? Leon, you may have been a criminal in the past, but you paid for your crimes. You cannot be held prisoner by your past. What's important is the future.
I think that was right, actually. I committed a crime. I can't change that fact. But I decided I'm gonna live a clean life from now on. I'm going to make my future.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is going on?
Yo, we really are Magneto.
You're useless trash. You should be drinking filth in the gutter.
Iba, the next key.
That's definitely got to be confidence. He's got to have confidence in himself. The way he said, like, lowly trash.
Leanne, you're a genius when it comes to opening locks. Think of how many people you've helped with your skill. Be confident.
Yeah, I should make something out of that talent. I'll live a good life. I'm gonna help people who need locks open. Gah! You? You couldn't protect the person most important to you. You're weak. All talk. You have no right to be by her side.
Mizuki, this is the last key.
Kizuna's key.
Leanne, are you trying to make me cheer you up?
What?
You probably want me to say, it's okay, Leanne. Kizuna loves you too. If so, you are truly a weak man. Hey, Iba. No, let me talk. Leanne, you believe you failed. You believe you couldn't protect the person most precious to you. Then you try again. You protect her again. You keep trying until the day that you die. You're not worthy of Kizuna? Then become the man worthy of her. If you're going to pity yourself and give up on your dreams at the slightest obstacle, then I suppose you really don't care about your life or Kizuna's.
That's not...
The last key is inside you. I am not going to open it. It has to be you.
No matter what happens, no matter what people say, Kizuna, I love her! Wah! Yeah, that's right. That's good. Kizzy! Look, Kizzy! My feelings for you can make me fly. Even if you can't walk or dance. I will become your wings. I was born to protect you. I'm sure of it. And no matter what hardships lie ahead, I will protect our bond. I will protect you for all eternity.
A happy ending. Wait, what about the information on the HB case? Oh. Well, that is a sinker's job to get close to the heart. Jeez, I don't even know what to say.
Declared love for Kizuna. Damn, it's been like a synced day today, you know? Then again, to be fair, these were like short kind of like additional endings we kind of needed to get to like learn some more story. Bid the soldiers shoot. Mizuki chapter 4 M3.
Spill it already! I know you saw something that has to do with the case. That's what I would be yelling at you. Mizuki, that's exactly what you yelled at him. After seeing the somnium, my game is a little off.
Somnium?
I looked into your dreams, Leanne, using a special device, and I saw in there was, I love you, Kizzy. Kizzy, I love you.
That's it. Nothing important. Hold that thought. Where is the mecca of otakus? Arake. Big Sighty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Leon, you're different. Normally, insomnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you were different, Leon. You were on the outside. You on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go? Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
Do you like Kizzy?
Of freaking course! I love her more than the Soyuz, or the space shuttle for that matter.
What kind of comparison is that? What was it that you saw about the HB case, Leon?
Like I said, I didn't see anything. There has to be a mistake.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier, but I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick a lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Nah.
In order to access this staircase, we need Leon's skills. I can't get a warrant, it's a pain in the ass, and it'll take too long. It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet. So we need to convince Leon. Correct. Mizuki, you have a call. From who? I do not recognize the number. I cannot say. Connect me. You. Due to an improvement made a few years ago, the words of a sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via phone line, which is why Leon couldn't hear Mizuki's words this time. We don't have time. I'll keep it short. I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye. What's with her? I do not know, but I have the video. I'm opening it. Father, how could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for their child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
No.
Kazuna, think about it. This is what's best for you, the both of you.
What was that? Unknown, but it looks similar to a wink sync. Okay, put aside the masked woman part. Let's just say the video is real. It seemed to be Kazuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Leon. But that's so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time.
Leon, listen. Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip. Okay. Leon, if you agree to do me a favor, I'll share something with you that you'll really want to know.
Something I'd want to know?
Yeah, it's about Kizzy.
Blackmail. No.
Nax Japan branch, February 14th, Thursday, 2350. Well, we really just, alright, we just up and went through the whole damn spiel then. We didn't even, take us back to the door and unlock it. It's just like, damn, we're down here.
This is totally crazy. The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that. With Nax's finances, that is.
So, what are we doing here?
Ah, well. Oh, you want to know why? In every ending, Kizzy was always kidnapped and stolen and tried to use as a sacrifice. So I'm assuming this route is going to explain why she's important. Think. Oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that's no big deal. For me, it's like opening a pickle jar.
I see. About why we're here. There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not why I'm here for. I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file?
About the information. And like I promised, I will tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead. We were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right. She was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Well, her father.
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With the snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again. Seriously? Richie said that?
Yeah. So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she had to say that stuff. But I guess I should be happy. Yeah!
I am having a very difficult time understanding this type. Or his type.
Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
Oh shit.
What? That's... Mizuki, I know. Hiya! This is...
You gotta be kidding!
I do not know who this is, but they're another victim of the HB case.
So who's that body? Or is it the same as the one in the freezer? Sweet Silent Thought, Mizuki Chapter 5 M3. Next Japan Branch, February 15th, Friday, 05. 10:05. Oh, no, it is. It's the, Actually, wait, that looks a lot like Jin. Hold on. But I do believe it's probably the other half of the guy in Gen's freezer. Who I'm really starting to think it's the real Jin. Because now it makes sense, because this half of him looks almost like tumored. Because he has missing hair. So I'm wondering if this is the real Jin Fury. So that would make the one in Gen's freezer also the real Jin Fury. Broken ritual pedestal. That face. Synthetic skin made from chitin. Often used for skin transplants or burn patients. So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face. No, and see, that confirmed it. It's probably the real Jin Fury. That body is the real Jin Fury. Because it goes back to the nurse saying he suffered from half-body tumors, leading him to probably make half his face a synthetic prosthetic or whatever. At the very least, it appears that terror got to him. The cut section is identical to the other victims, which would mean this person was at the Horodori Institute basement too. That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 1200. That's when, yes, Jin's left half was found at the stadium. He had the same estimated time of death. Damn, I have no idea what's going on.
All of this is totally beyond me. I am at a loss. I'm also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that? Find leads? What is the biggest lead that we have right now? That's,
Guess whatever she was looking for was really important. Something she didn't want anyone else to know.
Tokiko's file. We should go through it now. That is the reason we came here after all. No safe inside. Someone's right half. Their face is covered with a chintanious material. Leon seems really shaken up. Sand's coming down from the ceiling. Pillar. Well, here we are. It's a hidden safe! Just as Shoma said. The safe is in the wall. Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe out into the wall? Like what? A switch? A button? An input device? Or we could just beat the bricks off of it. Hey, what are you doing? It was getting really annoying, so... What do you smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange... What? Do you smash Rubik's Cubes apart to rearrange the colors? Whatever, it worked, didn't it? Escape room operators would hate you. In any case, even I don't think I can get the safe open. Then... Right. Hey, Leanne!
Yeah, I got it. It's open.
There it is.
What? That file that you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
Leanne walked back to where he was standing. Now, Mizuki. Yeah. I turned the page on the file. It is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Frayer, Tokiko Shigure. So Tokiko wrote this? Yes. What does she mean by Frayer? Unknown. Let's keep reading it. I opened up a random page and read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Fure family, yes, but he is my son. I will spend my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap the child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's and transplant their organs as needed. The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation, but thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children and orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin, Uru Shomizuki. He was 6 years old and held at Aoen. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away. The transplants happened for years, more than a decade, from Uru's right half to Jin's right half, and ultimately,
Oh, so is that the body then? Is Uru the body in the freezer?
and ultimately the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in a basement of the institution, like an animal raised solely by Jin's donor.
O.M.
Brother.
No. I put it together. Uru Shumazaki is the killer. He's terror. Oh my fucking god. That just confirmed it. They kept him in the basement. Oh my fucking god. And the real Jin is dead. That's the body in the freezer and the body in the cathedral. They couldn't save him. And because he was just a child while kidnapped, like he made to Tokiko and Chikaro were the closest thing to parents to Uru as they can, because obviously he was already orphaned and he was a kid. So he wanted nothing more than his mom's love, Tokiko's love. Oh my fucking god, it was Uru, the kidnapped child, that became Terror. Is it not? That makes too much sense.
I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love.
And that's it. That just confirmed it. Uru desired my love and attention. It was. Uru Shumazaki is Terror. He's the real culprit. Wow. But I guess I was kind of close in, like, there was like a Jin copy. I just didn't realize they were splitting people in half and matching their bodies. So I guess it's not cloning. It's literally they were splitting bodies and trying to combine them together.
He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers. I told him about the teachings of Nax. The world is not real, and therefore your pain is not real either. That is what I bestowed upon him. His eyes sparkled with intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilt rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately, or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. I was blessed with a revelation. The world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nax's teachings. But in this moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is the world, I lost all emotion. There's more, but it would take a while to read everything. I skimmed through the pages so iBook could scan everything. Got it. Scan complete. I have already processed everything written here. Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden? I thought it would be easier to talk to me like this. Jin Furei. As it is indicated in the file, Jin Furei was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was 37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23. She became pregnant with his child. So the child was the masked woman was talking about was Jin. Half-face transplant. Right. The rumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered his whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin's. Why didn't they transplant the whole face? The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark. A percent-shaped mark? After Chikara left Nax, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning. The mark of percent is the holy sign of the Creator. Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furei and Uru Shumazaki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furei looked like. There it is. See, yep, he was the body in the freezer, and he had this. Yep, there it is. So I was more right on the idea that it was the real Jin Furei. What? I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru, and that's probably what's gonna. Yep, that's Uru. Yep. This is what Uru looked like. What?
Oh, hold that thought. What cliche line do you like to say? Only a shadow of myself. Saying that is my shadow. Saying that is my shadow. Whatever, dude. About the slicer found in the basement of Horodori Institute. That body was not part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore, I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle. And then they'd combine your left half with your right half of another. Combining bodies. Yes, it seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half, which is why there are two slicing machines. How would that even work? It wouldn't, which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which is far more realistic. Summarize the face transplant. Okay, I don't get any of this. I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this. The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original. Untouched to preserve the percent mark. What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face? That part of his face that he lost was covered by a synthetic material, a synthetic skin. Artificial skin? Correct. The corpse is Uru Shumazaki. How can that be? Technically, half of Uru Shumazaki. Or Shomizuki, I think is actually how I should be saying it. Where's the other half? You already know. He's Terror. Well, that half is, but then the other half is he's Terror. The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th. That was Uru too? Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devada was Jin Furie's right half. So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical. But besides that, they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene, and because those were originally taken from Uru, it, of course, follows that they match. That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person. Yes. About Jin's face in the media. Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him. So now it all makes sense. That's the why. They were Jin, the original Jin Fury, the actual born child of Tokiko and Chikara, was suffering from a half-body tumor, so they decided to devise a plan to kidnap a child, split him in half, and reconnect him with their dying child. But then, of course, they weren't ready for the idea that their dying child would then split them in half and try to lead the world into moksha. Or I guess Uru himself, after the split, would end up doing heinous shit. Now we know who Terror is. The diary in the basement of Horodori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it. It was Uru being kept there. Terror was Uru? Undoubtedly. But Uru is... Yes, he is no longer alive. Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them? Unknown. It was Boss. Dun dun dun. Aowen Garden, February 15th, Friday, 8:45. You're going to tell me it was like Richie Chieda?
Leanne?
Kizzy.
What's going on here, big sis? I answered your call. That is why I'm here. But I did not know he would be here. Leanne.
I know. Kizzy, I heard what your dad said, but I've cleaned up. I'm not gonna do anything bad anymore. I won't go to jail. Please, don't worry.
My father will never forgive you. What will you do about that?
I want to be your legs, Kizzy. And your wings. Let's use those wings and run away together. We can fly as high and as far as we want, to the ends of the earth.
So you want to elope with me?
Yes, that's right. Kizzy, I'm going to make you happy. I will never make you cry. I'll keep a smile on your face every day.
But what about your happiness? You being with me is okay to take away your freedom?
No, that's not true. Being with you makes me happy. With you, I can fly. Let's go, Kizzy.
Leanne, I understand. Please, take me with you. Higher, farther, to the ends of the earth.
Of course.
Go, Leanne! What are you doing?
You know how dogs sometimes get excited, they pee? It's kind of like that.
What?
Well, let's begin. Start the music!
Oh, please tell me he's gonna sing. That'd be so goofy. Okay, never mind.
The crowd squeezes out my frustration, and now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. The boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am lonely. I need to be home.
Wait, did she just bend her leg? Wait, no, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. You can't do that. You can't do that. Her leg just moved, I swear. It wasn't him picking it up. Dude, her left leg totally just bent. She's faking it. Soy chigayo.
You truly are too good to me.
Huh? Did you say something really nice just now?
No, I was just making fun of how simple you are.
Hey!
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. Happily ever after. Case closed. I don't know about that. I don't think this is all so simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go simple and clean as the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. We still haven't solved the HB case completely. That is not what I mean. There is a group of people on their way here. What? They will be here shortly. How shortly? Let's see. Another 2 seconds.
Is it the police again?
Oh no, it's actually it's goons. Bro, please. Just let it be a fucking happy end. I'm gonna fucking stab someone, dude. I swear to God. She really is. She's gonna get gunned down, dude. Oh my God. Please. Can we just have one fucking happy side ending? Like, they could have just ended it there and we've been done and then we would have moved on to the main story. But no. Now the goons gotta show up. Now we're gonna get shot at. Kizzy's probably gonna get lit the fuck up. Then Leanne's gonna be like, no, I should have protected you. Ah! And then that's gonna be the end of it. And it's gonna be Kizzy and fucking Leanne's ending. Oh my God, why? Why? There you are. The girl's there too. Mr. Chieta said to get her back. Don't hurt her. What about the guy and the girl? We can kill them? He didn't say no killing. That makes things easier. Who are these guys? I believe Richie hired them. Jeez, way to ruin the mood. Get back, you two. I'll take care of them. Leanne, protect Kizzy. Got it. They'll have to take Kizzy over my cold, dead body. They vanished. Can't we just use thermal? Oh, there she is. Right on cue. You. I was just passing by. No, you weren't. Mizuki, they're using optical camouflage. Use thermo mode. Right, I can see their body heat signatures. Wait, how did you know that? I guessed. No, you didn't. Hold up, that's my bike. Could you at least ask? Mizuki, I think you have it wrong. What do you mean? I got it on the internet. Ugh. Anyway. Let's go. Okay, dude, it's Mizuki. It's fucking Mizuki. Are the signs not any more obvious? They have the same bike. She carries a collapsible pipe. Is it not more fucking obvious that that is Mizuki under the mask? Like, what the fuck? Bro, like, they're not even hiding it anymore. Like, just take off the mask at this point, please. Oh my God. Like, what is the fucking point anymore? Please, it's gotta crack, right? Oh, what the fuck? That was a weird one. It's gonna crack. Come on. Come on! Oh, there was someone in between them, right? Yeah. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, we're good. Why am I so bad at the quick time events in this one? Probably because it's not just hit square. Who are these chicks? The bitch Avengers or something? Good one. Stronger than Black Widow, that's for sure. Let's get out of here. Wait, they actually like referenced. That was actually like reference to Avengers. Like that's an actual character in Avengers. Or I guess Marvel, I should say. Thanks. You helped me out again. No, don't worry about it. Give it to me! Give it to me! Let's fucking go! Yes! Thank you! I was right! So that's what's going on here. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew. Yes! It feels so good to be right. Oh my god. Oh, yes, daddy. Oh, fuck me in the ass harder. Oh, fuck. Oh, feels so good to be right. God damn, dude. Holy shit. I've been waiting for this moment. Oh my god. Shit. Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. The NASA glue loses its hold over time. Big sis! Nice seeing you again, Kazuna. Quartz? Please stop calling me that. Hold on. I'm trying to process this. Kizzy and Leon, you know her? Yeah. Yeah, stuff happened. And stuff happened. Gah, fine. Whatever. I'll think about it later. What I want to know is your face. We can talk about all that later. More importantly, Kizzy and Leon, you need to get out of here. Those guys might come back with reinforcements. Oh, right. You can use my bike. There's a helmet on the seat. The keys are still in the ignition. Are you certain this is okay? No, but just give it back to me as soon as you can, okay? I can't thank you enough for this. Kizzy, hold on tight. Okay. Do you know where you're going? Well... to the ends of the earth. All right, let's go! That's goofy. Bye, you two. I hope you stay happy forever. Thank you! My big sisters. You stay happy forever, too. Finally! Oh my god! Thank fucking Christ this is happening. Thank you. God, I needed this. Like, I have been so fucking adamant this woman was a Mizuki clone from, like, the fucking rip of the damn game. Like, the moment, like, we saw that freaking journal with Kazuna, like, Richie's journal, the moment that scene occurred, I was like, I'm convinced, like, Mizuki has a fucking clone, pretty much. Like, that, I was pretty much fucking, it was a given almost. So now for it to finally actually be true, oh my fucking, thank you. I hated how long they waited to reveal this, I'm sorry. Like, I can't believe they revealed Terror's identity before fucking Mizuki, like the second Mizuki or whatever. God, that's goofy. Off they go. They'll be fine. Huh? What's wrong? What isn't wrong? Fair enough. Can we talk? Yeah, but before that, we need to get rid of those guys. They do not appear to even notice Kazuna and Leon escaping. These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them. We gotta take them down. So let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki! God damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start. Hurrah! I knew cloning was gonna at least be some. Okay, suck my fucking nuts, game. Okay, how about you just fucking fondle them a little bit and suck my fucking wiener, bro? You're gonna really end it there? No fucking answers? I guess we're gonna get all that in the fucking true ending then. Apparently, I don't fucking know, but goddamn, it feels good to fucking be right. I knew cloning, like, I knew Shoma wasn't like. I knew like he kind of said it jokingly. But, like, they don't bring shit up in these games for it to not be anything. So I knew at some point there was gonna be cloning involved. I was wrong about it with Jin. It's just, that just happened to be that, like, Jin and Uru were split in half, so, like, their bodies ended up being mixed-matched and whatever. technically they ended up being two different people because one of their halves was stuck to the other while the other was stuck to the other. So then when it came time to killing again, they were split in half. They ended up technically being two different bodies. So like I get the whole premise with that. So I was a little off on the why, but at least I was partially right in like, okay, Jin is actually like the culprit. I guess technically, if you want to like get down to the basics, Jin and Uru are technically the culprit. They're both terror. Like they're one and the same because their bodies are connected. So in theory, I was partially right about that, but I wasn't like fully on the mark. Learning the why or the how made more sense. Now, I still think I'm right in that TC Purge is probably like keeping their bodies fresh, because then you would probably be wondering, well, the bodies would still decompose. It's been 6 fucking years. How did the bodies not decompose? Unless they're gonna tell me that it was just like synthetic skin that they put together. But no, because like they're all real tissue. Like people got DNA samples for them. So no, these are real bodies. Now the real question is, because they did bring up the fact that they said that Terror was actually dead. But that doesn't explain who we saw in the other ending. It was the left half of Uru Shomuzaki, I guess, technically, Uru. It was the left half of Uru, which should have been combined with the right half of Jin. So it was the tumored half-body Jin combined with Uru should be like the guy running around in the Iron Mask. But discovering the two bodies in this ending makes me question, like, okay, well, who is actually alive and not? And there was almost sort of like a faint hint of like Terror isn't actually the one who killed like Tokiko, Chikara, Komeji. Like he wasn't the one that actually did those killings. It almost sounded like they were bringing up like the actual true mastermind. Plus there's the whole thing that Richie Chieda is the financial back to Horodori Institute. So he was funding all this fucking bullshit that Chikara was doing to all these kids. I don't think you just, like, let that slide. You know what I mean? Like, any normal person wouldn't just let that fucking happen, right? Or am I crazy? I am... Okay, I should be at least thankful Kizzy and fucking Leanne's ending was actually, like, wholesome. Although, I really wish we got more fucking answers. I'm glad that they didn't fucking get gunned down and killed. And it was also the reveal of the second Mizuki, the woman in the mask. So I guess I can't complain too much. That was like a better ending, but still, I can't help but feel like this game does get pretty fucking morbid with its endings. Like this was literally just like, let's gun down Amame. Like that was literally this ending was just like, watch Gen get gunned down for Amame. So that was kind of goofy, but... Alright, well, do I finish it out? At this point, I feel like I have to. I think this is it. This is the end. This is the end. Start investigation. Stop playing current investigation. Yes.